we're hearing from authorities is that this was 100% inspired by ISIS.
Stephanie Oswald there on the ground, Bourbon Street. Thank you for that live report. We appreciate it. All right, well, roughly 6.5 hours west, shock and fear rattle a Houston community where the New Orleans terror suspect is believed to have plotted this entire attack. I actually talked to people who lived right next door to Shamsud-Din Jabbar. Some now tell me they had no idea a domestic terrorist was living next door and are actually now thinking about moving.
I was
scared and living across the street from the man FBI says carried out a terror attack in the French Quarter. Neighbors telling NewsNation they saw Jabbar getting into the white truck showcasing an ISIS flag in Houston before carrying out the rampage in New Orleans. Roughly 12 to 15 hours, along with local law enforcement. But you could see some of the damage as they forced entry into his property, executing that search warrant. This is what is left over.
Very bad, very, very bad. I mean, we all shocked. We all very shocked, especially us here, being next door.
Next door and with 5 young kids. The FBI now saying they found bomb-making materials inside Jabbar's Houston home. The same materials found at the New Orleans Airbnb and the coolers containing an IED the FBI says Jabbar placed near the intersection of Bourbon and Orleans Street. We're also learning more about Jabbar's service in the U.S. Army. He was highly decorated, even receiving an award for global war on terrorism. Neighbors, out of fear of retaliation against their Muslim community, hiding their identity, much like they say Jabbar did when he lived next door.
Most of the time, he locked himself in. Like, we don't even know because the wall is that high. I don't see he's coming out.
Across the country in Las Vegas, the investigation into this Cybertruck explosion in front of the Trump International Hotel, it's expanding. Police releasing new pictures and videos of the suspect. You see him here. Investigators in Las Vegas confirming using DNA analysis that 37-year-old Army soldier and Green Beret Matthew Livelsberger was the one who blew the truck up shortly after allegedly killing himself. New details emerging tonight. The suspect writing in the Notes app on his cell phone that this, quote, stunt was not a terrorist act, but instead what he called a, quote, wake-up call for America. He added that Americans only pay attention to spectacles and violence and that the country was terminally ill and headed towards collapse. NewsNation's Alicia Nieves has the very latest details tonight from New York.
This Las Vegas attacker, a decorated Army soldier, may have thought his country was, quote, ill, but authorities say he was also. They say he was dealing with mental illness, was likely struggling with PTSD, and from his writings on the phone Notes app, it was clear family issues, political grievances may have been contributing factors. Here's actually an excerpt from the suspect's phone that authorities read out loud during the presser, elaborating on that.
This was not a terrorist attack. It was a wake-up call. Americans only pay attention to spectacles and violence. What better way to get my point across than a stunt with fireworks and explosives? Why did I personally do it now? I need to cleanse my mind of the brothers I've lost and relieve myself of the burden of the lives I took.
Authorities go on to say the notes expressed disdain for DEI initiatives, income inequality, and homelessness. In one of the letters, he also expressed his support for President-elect Trump. We also learned that authorities were able to track Livelsberger's movements by using Tesla charging stations. They tracked him from Denver on December 28th until he reached Las Vegas on New Year's Day. That, of course, being where the Cybertruck was detonated outside the Trump International Hotel. 7 bystanders sustained minor injuries. But of course, the suspect died. Authorities now classifying his death as a suicide. They say he didn't die from the blast itself, but rather from a self-inflicted gunshot wound prior to the blast. While there has been speculation of the timing of the Las Vegas explosion and the New Orleans attacks happening hours apart, the similar backgrounds between the two attackers has been something that's also been noted. For example, both suspects were decorated soldiers. They both spent time at Fort Liberty, formerly known as Fort Bragg. They were both deployed in Afghanistan in 2009, and they both rented electric trucks to use as weapons, even using the same car-sharing app to do so. However, authorities are dismissing all of that, saying as it stands right now, there is no record of them being stationed at Fort Bragg at the same time or ever serving in the same unit. Same for their time in Afghanistan. As far as the vehicles used in both of these attacks as well, Turo, that app, it's the #1 car sharing app in the industry, so a lot of people use it. They believe at this time the decorated soldier and former Green Beret Matthew Livelsberger thoughtfully prepared and attacked and acted alone in the Las Vegas bombing.
Alicia, a lot to unpack there. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.